What's up guys, it's me Jack and today we are back in Nimby Rails. So today we are going to do the route that comes from Lincoln Central to Newark on Trent. So we are just going to do this small line today that stops at North Highkeam station's down there, then another station, Swinderby somewhere there, and then Collingham and then to Newark on Trent. So we're going to be stuck doing that service. But over time we are going to actually expand this line to Nottingham or to Derby. So we are going to also do that probably way in the future, but for today we are just going to expand from Lincoln to Newark on Trent. So we are first of all just going to get all of our stations, and and also I have done some stuff a bit off camera, so I kind of added this for the next episode, because I'm thinking for the next video I am going to do a line that kind of connects from sort of Pontefract to Doncaster and then stop at like Redford and then Newark on Trent. So we're going to do that after this episode. So yeah, we are going to do this right now. So we're going to add the stations. This is obviously I need to turn left-hand traffic on, and we are going to get all of our stations up. So I'm going to get my maps out. I've done this line off camera as well before, so, and I've actually been on this line when I went to Lincoln. So, Lincoln. Okay, so just gonna get me train service up. Newark Northgate. There we go. So, Highkeam. So we've got one station, and then we've got another station which is not originally stopped, is Swinderby. Swinderby is never exactly originally stopped by. It's kind of ignored most of these stations. Like one of them is quite ignored. Swinderby is just not really acknowledged. Sort of. It's not really acknowledged. Don't really know where the station goes. I think so. It's kind of north of Swinderby. So it's kind of one of them roads around there. So, but we're not going to get into that instantly. So we're just going to do hiking first. So Hikenham. So Hikem. I think it's the name. I might be a bit wrong. I might have pronounced it a bit wrong, but whatever. So we're just going to look for the station. It's near a level crossing. It's one of them stations that, like, one side of the road is one platform and another side is another platform kind of station. So it is pretty much around there. It's just gonna put. I'm actually going to put it. I could actually put it across a level crossing. I could actually do that. Yeah. It's going to do this. Right, I'm just going to put this as 100, and I could just put this as 100. Well, it has to be sort of equivalent, somewhere around there. I don't think it needs to be that long, so I'll put it as 100. And then there's Swinderby. We need to look for that station, because I am not ignoring that station. I want to sort of include it. So, like, I want to include the stations that I've barely really done. But, so it is just north of Swinderby, and it's sort of, kind of, South Circle. It's kind of confusing, really. I'm a bit confused. Morton Hall. Morton Hall is there, and go down that road, then you end up with a crossing. So, technically, the station would be there. I believe the station is there, so I'm going to put that as 100 meters. And then we're going to go to Collingham. So Collingham's down there, and it's here. meters. And then we're going to get to Newark Northgate station. So Newark Northgate is going to be a certain length. So for pretty much an LNER, we are going to for this platform, we're going to do about 250 meters. Doesn't need to be too long, and then that will be 200. I believe so, anyway. Doesn't have to be too long. I don't know what's going on downstairs, but well, I'll just end the video, do another part of it if I needed to. So, depends how long it is. I might have to end the video, but no, we're going to try to keep going as much as we could. Now, we're just going to rename all of the stations. So, it's going to be Newark Northgate. Newark Northgate, and then Collingham. Does it acknowledge it? Kind of does. Well, why does it not use that, mate? Bloody hell. Collingham, I need to call Collingham. There we go. Then we've got Swinderby. Swinderby. Right, let me see actually. So it's actually just between. It's Swinderby, yeah, kind of like that. And then North Hikem, or just Hikem itself. It's pretty much just Hikem itself. Hikenham. No, it's actually Hikenham. Hikenham, there we go. Or Hikem. Hikam. I don't even know. I will never know. Okay, so we're just going to configure our stations. I'll keep Hikem the way it is, but I'm just obviously going to reduce it to about 100 people, or 100. Actually, no, 150. 150 will do. Swinderby is just going to sort of cover this area, so yeah, I think I'll just keep it the way it sort of is and reduce it to 100 people, because I doubt anybody that much is going to get there by the time. So we're just going to use that as 150. And then Newark, it's going to stay the way it is, and it will be roughly 500 for now. So that is it, and now we are going to start with our tracks. So we're going to start from here. We're going to expand down to Hikem. So we're just going to go down this way. It's a bit like the Penistone line when it goes from the branch from the junction in near Barnsley Station. It's similar to that junction. Very, very similar. That's why it has a similar kind of feel to it. Kind of based on how it goes. Okay, I'll keep it the way it is for now. Then we're going to do that. And it goes through all this. It's not a very, very long line, but we'll just do that for today. And then we'll make well, it's not, I don't even know if it's going to be much longer, but it might. I'm not going to take too long in this video, like I usually do for a Nimby Rails video, because obviously I'm always constantly checking out my, the status in case of money. Like that, I'm constantly looking at it, like, I don't know. So I'm just going to sort of put this as like that for now. I'm just going to keep it going this way. Across this river. And then there we are. This is Swinderby. Now we're going to go further into Collingham. I think this is going to be going through sort of there. These are obvious. Oh crap. Okay, no. We can't work it out like that. Bloody hell. What am I doing? Okay, just gotta get this to sort of line up the same as this. I'm actually gonna keep it sort of like that. And then make it a bridge. This is definitely not accurate placing, 100% isn't, but this is my sort of replica of this entire thing. And obviously this is going to be roughly, well actually no, we're not going to have something like this in our Lincolnshire series. And guys, I downloaded a new map for OMSI 2 that we are going to do probably after we do Oxford. We're actually going to do the sort of buses that go around Scunthorpe. So we are going to do sort of something like that for after when we do Oxford. Why is... Oh, that's Cottingley, that's from Leeds. Why is that going in debt? I don't really get it, actually. It's not serious debt right now. It's not very, very serious. Oh, it is getting more serious. Okay, let me sort of adjust how the station does. I'll turn it up a little bit to 200. Okay, again, people are not paying. I don't really understand why. Again, nobody pays. Okay, it's still waiting for about 14 people. That's... Okay, more stations are being dominated by it. Maybe it's just been a bad day. I don't know. Kibberton Bridge. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these stations if I'm being honest, but this line might temporarily fix the solution. Like, it's not really going to last forever, and stuff will just end up in debt. It's not going to end up very, very well. Not going to end up very healthy. But right, so the line goes sort of across like that. So if I sort of kind of get all that, I'm just going to continue on the line. Make the bridge crossing like that. Oh yeah, what the hell is this? Okay, cross this. It's the crossing junction. Now that's gonna go all the way to the Wool Wharf. I'm just gonna try to just do it if it allows me to. So this is definitely have no accuracy. This is honestly the worst replica ever. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that, but I just made it work like that. I just sort of made it look like this. But I don't care. So well, we need to add a way to connect. But first of all, we are just going to wait. Does this continue on 4-track? No, it doesn't. So it connects. So it does sort of just join, kind of like that, most of the time. And then I will probably do my own line come out of there. So this will follow along. And then eventually gets going this way. I'm not going to make this a crossing junction. I'm just going to make it work like that. There we go. Now we are going to just build all the blueprints. Now we're just going to add all the signals. Where are all my signals? Oh, is it invisible tags? Where the frick's all my signals gone? Oh, they're there. Oh, like, what the hell happened? Like, where the frick is all my signals gone? I was worried then. Okay. Just gonna put Swinderby, there he is. So Windy is not going to get many passengers out of it, I really doubt. That should do something about the situation going on. Maybe once we do that line, it'll probably get better. Maybe, I don't know. Right. Put signal there. Put signal there. Put signal there. But this will probably never be used again. Why is it doing it like that? What? Okay. Right, okay. We will not use that again once we do expand sort of to Nottingham and Derby. We are going to forget about it eventually. But anyway, we are going to create our line. So we're going to start from Lincoln. We're going to do this platform. We're going to stop first at Hyken. And then Swindibis, Collingham, and then Newark Northgate. It's going to be this platform over there. Then back again, Collingham, Swinderby, Hyken, and then to Lincoln. So we are going to put this as EMR. Is actually no East. Easy. Okay, E5. Midlands. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. Midlands. Something's wrong with me. It's Midlands Railway. It's Midland Railway actually. East Midlands Railway. Lincoln to Newark Northgate. So EMR LCN to NO NKNO. This will be quite cheap, about £6.50. Shouldn't be too much. This will be like that. There we go. And now we'll just put that as a passenger service. Well, aren't we using this platform anyway? I cannot find a path. Well, you're supposed to be in that line though. Path signal. Could it be because of that signal? Maybe. Could be. Right, I'm actually gonna add another little bit of line. I think I've built the dodgiest thing ever right now. Now I'm gonna remove that. Delete. But so Collingham and then there. Okay, so that should have definitely done something. But oh yeah, because that is a one-way signal and then it goes like that. Ah, right, okay. There we go. Now, time to buy some trains. So what train should I particularly use? Normally in this line it has class 170s from what I can remember, so I'm gonna get some mods out of it. I think I tried to research that actually. Class 170 Turbo Stars. Whatever that can do. There we go. Right, we're just going to get these trains on. How can I enable it? This enable in the game. Now, onto there. So class 168, class 170. So obviously that's going to be coloured in anyway. That should, right, I think it's going to be this colour. That decal. So there we go. This just, I think that just has to be 3 carriages for this line. So how much does it fit by the way? 285. Oh, okay. Just gonna do 3 of them, and see how it goes, first of all. Okay, is anything getting paid? Don't look like it, no. It's been a day has passed. Okay, so far, apparently the line is doing well. So far. So there's actually no problems going on around here. Cottingley, that's where Leeds is. So Shire Oaks, Kivington Bridge, Shire Oaks, Cottingley, Shire Oaks, Kerstal Forge. Apparently that one has a problem. Is there just too many people or something? That needs to be gone up a little bit. Or do I just need more trains? That's what I think. I think that just needs to happen. Shire Oaks, Kerstal Forge. This will never be fixed, so between these two stations. I'm never really sure if anything will happen. Like, nothing will be fixed. I just have a feeling nothing's going to be fixed for this line in particular, and sort of Cottingley as well. But currently, these stations are actually performing well. These stations are actually performing pretty well. So I'm actually going to now call out all the stations once the day is over, from most money to probably a lot of debts. It's not good. It really isn't good. That phase should pass by now. Okay. So, Cottingley Shire Oaks. What is it with these stations? So I don't get it. So, time to call them all out. Leeds, Sheffield, Wakefield, Kirkgate, Leeds, Lincoln, Doncaster, Barnsley, Derby, York, Huddersfield, Bradford, Wakefield, Westgate, Chesterfield, Mirfield, Nottingham, Halifax, Meadowhall, Rotherham Central, Deaton, Bradford Foster Square, Meadowhall, Dewsbury, Shipley, Worksop, Morthorpe, Bentley, Crossgate, Castleford, Adwick, Langley Mill, Highcombe, Chapeltown, Fitzwilliam, Nottingley, Mulgeaton, Normanton, Mexborough, Conisborough, Brighouse, Batsley, Elsica, Swinton, Darton, Goldthorpe, Beeston, Newark Northgate, Outwood, Alfreton, Morley, Retford, Featherstone, Bramley, Bolton-upon-Dearn, Lowmore, Garforth, Pontefract, Monkhill, Fernscoe, Belper, Dandle and Agbrigg, Ravensthorpe, New Pudsey, Dronfield, Gainsborough Lee Road, East Garforth, Attenborough, Penistone, Ilkeston, Woodlesford, Woodhouse, Darnell, South Emsall, Frisgan Hall, Lockwood, Duffield, Woolwell, Spondon, Pontefract Tanshelf, Appleby Bridge, Apperley Bridge, Micklefield, Glashuton, Dodder, Saxelby, Street House, Collingham, Church Fenton, Oulskelf, Silkson Common, Berry Brow, Brockles, Denby Dale, Shepley, Swinderby, Honley, Stocksmore, Dorntotley, Retford High Level, Shipley, Upper Shipley, Cottingley, Shire Oaks, Kivington Park, Kivington Bridge, and Kerstal Forge. So apparently this is getting worse and worse. I don't really understand it. Like, does it do quite decently at first? At least. It's really the daytime that gets to him. I think it's really best if I get more trains for this line, even though there's like plenty already. But I might actually add more. So Bradford Foster Square. I'm actually going to add one more train to it. So this is a class 159. We are going to get class 159, wherever it is. Class 159. There we go. One for Foster Square. And maybe another TPA train for class 185. Another one for Huddersfield to Leeds. And then, how many bloody trains did I add for Lincoln? 5. 5 trains. I'm actually going to add one more. Just one more. Another class 195 Civity. So that's actually 4 coaches. Apparently that's actually 4 coaches. So that's 4 coaches right there. This is going to go from to Lincoln. There we go. So we've got 6 trains at some lines. I really hope it sort of does something about it. I'm not sure if it will, but it might do something. It may cause less impact, possibly. You can tell Shire Oaks is going down. They're going up. Kiverton Park, I can already see it. Kiverton Bridge. Kiverton Bridge. Yeah, it's on edge right now. It's really on edge. There it is on its hellish part. Oh gosh. No. Kiverton Park, it's joining. Heck no. For the last bloody time, what is wrong with Kiverton Park and Kiverton Bridge? What's making it go on the negatives? I honestly don't get it. Shire Oaks as well sometimes. Kiverton Park. What is going on with you? What is actually freaking going on with you? Why is it still doing that? I still don't fully get it. Is it constantly just getting cancelled or something? There's 114 people. They're all waiting to whatever they need. Even Shire Oaks in a little bit of edge right now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is screwed up a little bit still. But there's actually nothing I can do about it, really, unfortunately. I don't think I can do anything about these 2 stations. Unless I could probably delete all the signals. I might actually want to rebuild this part. I might actually want to rebuild it. So, what I'm going to do is get all the trains from Lincoln, make it all. Why the hell is it in this livery? Oh gosh, okay, I'm deleting that. So we are going to remove pretty much everything between Kiverton Bridge and Kiverton Park. I'm going to sort of remove from Woodhouse. So I'm gonna delete that. So we are redoing this part right there, because I am getting sick of it. Right, Kiverton Bridge is gone. Kiverton Park is going to be gone. Maybe even to Shire Oaks, just in case I might need to. Delete. There we go. So we sort of got it a little bit there. Alright, so we have to sort of rebuild a bit of the line. So we are going to see how much configuration was needed. So 150. I'm going to turn it down. 150. 150. I hate this. Alright, so maybe they shouldn't even link. Why is it so big anyway? Turn it down. Kiverton Bridge. I don't even know. Increase in size a little bit maybe. Yeah, at this point I think I'll just have to just weirdly change the scale. This is probably what's going to have to happen. So Cats even, I don't even know what the hell that is. West Lindsey, North Yorkshire. Where is Collingham at exactly? Is it Clarendale? No. Bradford? No. Right. I need something around Lincolnshire or Derbyshire. Irwash. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. So we're gonna try this bit again. We are going to rebuild this entire thing. So we are just going to link up to Shire Oaks. Ah, yeah, I need to rebuild the stations. I forgot about that. Right, I need to actually remove the thing itself. Delete. Delete. Nice. Okay, now we're just going to do this again. So, rebuild station. I'm actually just going to make this 100 meters long, or maybe just a tiny bit longer. 110. 110 will do. And then Kiverton Park. Kiverton Park, it's there. Why is it even so close anyway? I don't really get it. 110. Shire Oaks is, I believe it's there. Now we're just going to sort of rebuild this part and see what happens. We're going to sort of re-signal the entire thing as well. Maybe we don't need a signal between the two, maybe. Maybe we should just remove the signals between. Because obviously it is very, very, very close. It's like there's no need, sort of, a signal. Yeah, there I am rebuilding this. Okay, and then now time to get to Woodhouse. Back to Woodhouse. There we go. Build. So, get all signals. Actually, no, I need to rename stations first. Okay, Shire Oaks. Just turn that down. Just Shire Oaks itself. There we go. Giveton Park. Giveton Bridge. What the hell happened? Giveton Bridge. There we go. And now this is rebuilt. We are just going to sort of re-signal. So I'm going to just do 2 signals between each other. And then I'm not adding a signal there and see what happens. And just add 2 signals between there. That should do something good for them. It might not. I'm actually going to obviously configure the stations again, because it's completely reset. Just keep that. I can turn that down a little bit. Maybe it's best. Best if we just leave them alone. Shire Oaks, again, turn it down. There we go. So workshop is fine the way it is. How long is this station? 125, and it needs to be 125. So we are now going to remake the line. So we're just going to redo the entire thing. So, start at Leeds. Advanced mode. Wakefield Kirkgate. Again, sort of this is. Barnsley. Meadowhall. Then advanced mode again, so I'm going to be this platform. Sheffield. Darnell. Woodhouse. Kiverton Bridge. Kiverton Park. Shire Oaks. Worksop. Retford. Gainsborough Road. Saxelby. Then Lincoln Central, so we're going to be at this platform over there. That better do something about the debt problem. If it doesn't, there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I tried so many times. Like, I tried and tried and tried. It never works. And I might just have to accept it a little bit. So, and then, Meadowhall, Barnsley, and add, not this one. No. Wrong one, mate. And then, Wakefield Kirkgate. And then Leeds. Going this way. There we go. So, that has to do something. I'm definitely reducing the price to £20. I'm reducing the price. There we go. Now, we are going to add the trains. Class 195s. It cannot be like that. It has to be Northern. Wait, so we actually can choose our decals for some trains. I did not know Class 195s actually had that kind of sort of acceptance. Well, except, I don't even know. Let's just see what happens to the entire thing. But maybe adding signal, maybe not adding signals there was probably a good idea based on how it might work out. So, Kiverton Park, it's developing. So it's 8 in the morning. So Stuxmore. Okay. So it's still going. I don't really know what was the main problem. It could be a signal that caused a bug with the line. But this time there's no signals there, so it might work things out better. So Kiverton Park is there. It's not going down. Where's Kiverton Bridge? So Kiverton Bridge is there. Can never tell if it's going down or up. It's quite decreasing a little bit. Kiverton Bridge. I've been so confused how it goes into that. Still. What are you doing? Right, what about what's going on here? Okay. I hope it does not disappoint me. Okay, so it didn't end up indefinitely, so that for now it's a success, but it might still end up in a problem eventually. Like if it does, well, there's actually nothing that we can do about it. We'll just maybe have to somehow accept it. At least, but plus it's just only 2 stations anyway. It's not like a dam that's going to cause a huge chain effect. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and only if you want to, and I'll see you later in Strathshire. And yeah, see you later.